Yo, someone check up on Julián Álvarez. As you can see, the man is really going through it. He's in Atlético Madrid prison right now. Look how happy he was when he signed for the club. Look at that big smile. Last year, he was super pumped. Look at that smile. It's absolutely beautiful. But this season, he's not happy. He wants to join one of Atletico's biggest rivals, Barcelona. Atlético Madrid came on and said that they will not sell Julián Álvarez. He is staying in Madrid. You guys might think, wow, Atletico Madrid is so wrong. They should just sell him. He doesn't want to be there. No, they shouldn't. He signed a long-term contract with Atletico with a 500 million euro release clause. Yeah, Barcelona cannot afford to pay that. And Alvarez can't force Atletico Madrid to sell him to Barca since he's under contract. Barcelona, you're not getting the striker you wanted. And Alvarez, buckle up for a long season with Atletico Madrid.
Nah, bro, what in the hell is Atlético Madrid doing to
Julián Álvarez?
So Atlético Madrid released this picture of Julián Álvarez for the new season, and the CEO of Atlético Madrid said,
"A smile might be good."
And Julián Álvarez responded by saying, "Nothing to smile about
in my life."
Damn.
Nah, bro, Atlético Madrid, what are y'all doing to Julián Álvarez?
Just let him leave the club.
In 2024, when he first joined Atletico Madrid, here's a picture of him smiling. In 2025, there's also a picture of him smiling. But now in 2026,
he's showing no emotion.
This guy wants to leave Atletico Madrid and join Real Madrid so badly. And even though the traders on Kalshi have Real Madrid at only a 42% chance to win the league, Julián Álvarez, those chances can go from a 42 to maybe a 43. I don't know why Atletico Madrid just don't let him leave, because he is way better
than that shitty ass trash team.
Although I dislike Barcelona because I'm a Madrid fan, I would love to see him go to Barcelona. He would absolutely ball out there.
What are they doing to Julián Álvarez? Whatever they're doing to this man should be considered a war crime. Bro, just take a look at the life it took away from him, bro. This is what being titleless, this is what being trophyless does to a man. 24-25 season, he's all happy and jolly. Fuck, man, even last season he was jolly and happy. This guy is begging for help. Arrest everyone in the Atlético Madrid board, the staff, everybody, Cholo Simeone. Arrest everyone and charge them with fucking aggravated fucking something, bro. They stealing the life away from him. Robbery, bro. They robbing this guy of championship titles, man. Come on.
Yo, blink twice if you need help, Julián. Look at him in 24-25. Look how happy he was. His first season at Atlético Madrid. Last season, he was even happier than this season, bro. Release him from this jail. Atlético Madrid are playing the first game today in La Liga against Malaga, and he's not even in the squad because apparently he's not mentally ready. And to be honest, I don't think Simeone is even lying, bro. Look at him, bro. He's not happy, bro. And Atlético Madrid president Cerezo and Gilmarin, bro, they stood on business. This guy said, I don't know if Julián Álvarez will apologize, but I'm sure he will win the fans back within 2 games. Barcelona were told from the very beginning that we wanted to keep Julián Álvarez. Little did he know that he actually signed his jail contract, man. If he really wants to move, this ain't helping, bro. Just looking angry and depressed, it ain't gonna help, bro. You actually have to force the move, strike, don't go to training, then potentially you might get the move. But this, unfortunately, ain't helping, man. Free Julián!
No, what Atletico Madrid has done to Julián Álvarez is disgusting. I have seen people in prison look happier than this. And the Atletico Madrid president has the audacity to say, I don't know if Julián Álvarez will apologize, but I'm sure he'll win the fans back within 2 games. And that Barcelona were told from the very beginning that we wanted to keep Julián Álvarez no matter what. Yeah, we knew you wanted to keep Julián, but not keeping him hostage like this, bro. This is disgusting behavior. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I genuinely do not know why you would want to keep a player knowing that they don't want to play for your club. I can't believe I'm saying this, but let this man go to Arsenal at this point. Apparently Arsenal was interested in him, so I just don't want this man to stay hostage in that Atletico Madrid prison. Bro, this looks like a mugshot. I don't even think the great Michael Scofield can break Julián Álvarez out of this Atletico Madrid prison. Like Like I said before, though, release this man. Let him go somewhere else. It doesn't even have to be Barcelona. Let him go to Arsenal. Anywhere but PSG at this point.
I don't know if Atletico Madrid is aware, but if Julián Álvarez is at Atletico Madrid come August 31st, their season is done. Because today, Atletico plays the La Liga opener against Malaga, and the fans just said everything. These frauds to their own player with the backing of Diego Simeone. We're calling him every name in the book, son of a this, son of a that, whatever you want. And brother, I won't lie, I don't know what world Cerezo lives in, this Atletico Madrid president, but he thinks Julián Álvarez in 2 games, less than 2 games, is gonna win back the fans. They just cussed out this man's entire existence. They called it everything, and you think 2 games is gonna fix this all, and it's gonna be a happy ending. Like the difference between 2024, 2025, and now 2026, brother, this should paint the entire picture for you. But the thing is, Cerezo knows Atletico Madrid, they all know. They just don't want him to go to Barcelona. 10 out of 10 times, if you give him the option to send him to Barcelona or keep him on the bench and pay his big ass salary and not let him play, they will pick the second option every single time. And bro, we all know this man Lautaro is no Alvarez by any means, but I will take it. Barca Alvarez, just get it done. And that's only if we don't want to trust the Egyptian hound. 5 goals in 4 games, bro. I'm taking him over Lautaro.
Yeah, this guy's depressed. He just looks depressed. Julián Álvarez, I hope you get help, bro. They're gonna have to get Michael Schofield to come and rescue this guy from the flipping prison of Atletico Madrid, bro. Look his face. I mean, this was him last season, pre-season, when they were doing the media shoots. Compare that to now. Wow. One thing I will never understand about this saga is how Atletico Madrid's president is now forcing him to apologize to the fans. He doesn't want to stay at your club, bro. I don't know what it is. Deco, bro, listen, as a part-time Barcelona fan, if you bring Alvarez to the club, if you make this our starting 11 of Julián Álvarez, Rafinha, Lopez, Yamal, we already have Rodri. And if you don't want to get Julián Álvarez, I'm joking. If you get Julián Álvarez, a centre-back, he's a top 3 human being of all time. I genuinely believe that. He's saved our lives. He came in 23-24, saved our lives, Barcelona fans. Coolers.
This has to be something you wish on your worst enemy, bro. Instead of getting out of a depressive state, like moving like Olise after you just lost the World Cup final, or even doing something you find fun, that state is just about to 10x. Because you and your agent probably saw that 6-year contract and started singing "Let It All Work Out" with the money you saw. But the worst part about whatever Julián Álvarez was smoking that day, that contract ends when he's in his 30s. So now his childhood dream of playing where his goal played, the idol, the person who means the most to him because he's Argentine, play where he played, might be over, bro. Because Barca is now and it's probably official now. He might be going the rest of his career trophy list, bro. Not winning a single UCL again. Because the way Barca is moving versus the way Atletico is moving, 5 back against a team that just got promoted, bro. My God! Julián Álvarez, man. Inshallah, bro.
Julián Álvarez is being kept prisoner at Atletico Madrid, and I'll tell you for why. Before I do give us a follow-up there, we all know Julián Álvarez's dream move was Barcelona. From the moment Manchester City signed him, as a Man City fan, I knew this guy just wants one thing: Barcelona. And there's one reason for that: Lionel Messi, Sergio Aguero, Argentinian players, Javier Mascherano, who have flourished at Barcelona. And not only that, it is very typical of a South American to want to play in La Liga. Now, he got his move to Atletico Madrid sheerly because Barcelona at the time couldn't afford him. Now they can. Now, the problem for Julián Álvarez is he signed a contract with a £500 million release clause. And Atletico Madrid, fair play to him, stood strong and said, listen, you ain't going nowhere unless they pay that. We've got a top player on our hands, he ain't going nowhere. This was his squad photo for this season. Now, go and have a look back at his old squad photos. He is smiling like a Cheshire cat. He is more than happy to be there. This prisoner. And now it's coming out that apparently not turning up to training tomorrow. Not interested. He's going to try and do the Forza move. Now, let's see. It's going to be a war of figureheads here. Julián Álvarez and his agent are going to say, I'm not going to turn up. I'm not going to play. And I imagine Atletico Madrid are going to, we'll just not pay your wages then. Simple as that. And let's see who cracks first. Because Atletico Madrid have not even said, oh, if we get a bid of 150, we might think about it. If we get a bid of 170, we might think about it. They have said 500 million. Well, you ain't going nowhere, mate. Feel sorry for the fella, but unfortunately, when you sign a contract, this is what happens.